Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to take some time and tell you a little bit about our school district. Um, our district is Sikeston, our 6 schools, and we are located in Sikeston, Missouri, which is in the Boot Heel of Missouri. Our total student population is around 3,000 students, 3,066 to be exact. We have many schools as a part of our district. We have a kindergarten center that houses about 386 pre-K and kindergarten students. We have 3 elementary schools, Lee Hunter Elementary, Southeast Elementary, and Wing Elementary. Each of those houses between 300 and 400 students. Lee Hunter houses 419 students. Southeast Elementary has a population of 328, and Wing Elementary School has a population of 356 students. And all 3 of the elementaries in our district have students in grades 1 through 4. Then we have a 5th and 6th grade center, which is also called the middle school. It houses about 538 students, and again, is grades 5 and 6 only. And then our junior high school is grades 7 and 8, and that is called the Sikeston Junior High and has a population of 505 students. The senior high school, which is, of course, grades 9 through 12, has a population of 931 students. We also have an alternative school program available for students, and that is for grades 3 through 12, and there are about 86 students that attend that. As for myself, I am starting a new position at the 5th and 6th grade center this year. I'll be teaching math to 5th grade students, math and science, excuse me. And we do collaborate, and we will collaborate, especially with the pandemic going on. There's going to be a lot of need to get together with our colleagues and brainstorm the ways that we can properly reach our students. But to me, collaboration is when you're working with someone to produce or create something, whether it be lesson plans or, a new approach to a way to teach something, but all of those are collaboration. So in regards to collaboration, we have a lot of building teams in our school. We have an RTI team, which stands for Response to Intervention, and that includes all staff members. Each staff member is responsible for a certain aspect of RTI during our school day. We have a PRO team, which stands for Peaceful, Respectful, and Organized, and all staff members are a part of this as well to promote and to promote positive behavior to the students within the school. And our PBIS, which is the Positive Behavior system, is based off of the acronym of PRO. We have check in and check out with our assistant principal, Mr. Dial. He is wanting to keep an eye on the students that may be at risk of a referral, or maybe have received a referral and are working on correcting their behavior. And so he does check in and check out to make sure that they're on the way to satisfactorily correcting their misbehavior. And then, of course, we have IEP teams, which include all the general classroom teachers, plus our special educators, Laura Couch and Peyton Rabis. For the 5th grade and 6th grade, we have grade level teams. Myself, I'm on a team with one other teacher, and our other teams within the school are made up of 3 teachers. One is responsible for ELA, one is responsible for math, and one is responsible for science and social studies. On my team specifically, I'll be teaching math and science, and my co-worker, Abby, she will be teaching ELA and social studies. The 6th grade teams are lined out the same way. We have 3 sets of teams with 3 teachers each, and then we have a team of 2. So everyone teaches one subject with the exception of the 2-person team, and they work themselves out the same way as Abby and I do, where we have we teach 2 subjects, and then the other teacher teaches 2 subjects as well. Collaboration with parents happens throughout the school year and even throughout the school day. We may have to contact a parent through an email or a phone call, and those are not always negative. They can be positive as well. We have family nights throughout the year, welcoming family to be involved in our school and what's going on and just to have a little fun. And then, of course, we have parent-teacher conferences twice a year. The paraprofessionals in our building, they are utilized in the regular education classroom and in the special education classroom, and their main focus is to assist the teacher in the instruction of the students and the management of classroom tasks. If a student needs referral for special education services, let's say you have a student that is struggling a lot in a certain area, you or myself, I guess, as the general education teacher would document the low performance of the student along with the intervention attempts that the teacher has made, as well as the frequency and the amount of interventions. It's important to document all of that, as well as the start and the end date of the interventions. If it's decided that the student is eligible for evaluation, the psychological examiner, the speech pathologist, and any other necessary parties will pull the student from the regular classroom for testing in a one-on-one setting to evaluate any deficits that they may have, and an IQ test will also be administered. After the evaluation process and the test scores, have been gone over and it's been decided what the next step will be, a meeting is called, and the meeting is to let the parent know either yes or no the student has qualified for services. If they have, the special education teacher will go ahead and go over the preliminary plan as far as goals and things to get the student going in the special education classroom. But that team consists of the principal, the psychological examiner, the special education teacher, the general education teacher, the parents of the child that was tested, the speech pathologist, if that's applicable, and also the school counselor. So all of those people will get together to discuss the next steps for that student. So when the referral process is getting started, again, like I said before, the documentation is made by the general education teacher and paperwork would be gathered from the school counselor. And then the general education teacher would complete that paperwork. The counselor submits the paperwork to the testing team for evaluation. And then from then on, the team has 60 days to complete the testing and either initiate special education services or decline the services. In my building, we do not do co-teaching per se, but we do collaborate daily through grade level collaboration. And then also the principal and the intervention teacher will meet with teachers on an individual basis or a monthly basis to go over test scores and ways that they can improve their instruction. As far as service providers in our district, we have the Kenny Rogers Children's Center for Physical, Occupational, and Speech Therapy. We have the Boot Hill Counseling Center for social work. The family counseling would go through the Boot Hill Counseling Center, and any related services would go through Restart, which is a physical and occupational therapy organization, and also the Kenny Rogers Children's Center. For early childhood special education, we have programs called First Steps and Parents as Teachers. And that kind of wraps up a little bit of information about our district and about how we collaborate with each other and with different agencies in and out of the district to provide the best education possible for our students and to get the best professional experience as well for our teachers and the people that work together on a daily basis. So thanks so much for your time.